Thank you. Hello. Hey everyone, it's me, Jasmine again. Welcome to the best day of my life. I don't know why I'm trying to get closer to the camera. The microphone is here. Here. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wait. Crap. Yeah. Not that. So let me again pull up some things and I will wait for you to come. So I'm trying out these new blue contacts. I don't think they fit me at all, but I had already put them in like a few minutes ago before this live stream, so I couldn't, I didn't want to be late. So like, I'm just gonna wear them. And I know like when you guys come, this is gonna be everything that you guys are talking about. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it. So let me pull up the questions that you guys sent me. Not really questions, they're more just like discussion topics. Oh, hey, I see 4 people watching. Yeah, how's everyone today? Yeah, no, I do not think I'm going to be wearing these contacts ever again. Hey, Justin. Hi. Hey, you should show mom. You should show mom, like, right now. Carbonated milk time. Eh? Justin, do you see me? You should show mom. It's hot in California. Hey, Kwame. It's hot in California. You look like a vampire. Yeah, I know, right? Like I just put them in like right before the live stream and I didn't want to be late, so I just like kept them in and I'm just like when I saw like when I turned my camera on, I'm just like Jasmine, this isn't working. So yeah, I don't want to like leave you guys waiting if I like go change them or anything, but I'm not really feeling them that much. But now I know what I would look like if I had blue eyes. California. What part of California, by the way, Kwame? Simeon. Is it Simon or Simeon? Simeon Rio. Hello. Oh, yeah. Did you show mom yet?
What?
I'm live streaming. You just woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bay Area. Okay, I have no idea what Bay Area means, by the way. I've never been to California. Not yet. Dun, 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 dun. Yee! So this is interesting because like I'm recording with my phone and then I'm responding to your comments or I'm looking at your comments on my computer. And phone sees your comments before my computer like uploads the comments. So yeah, there's like a little delay there. Sorry, I barely pay attention to my siblings. Ouch, Justin. Delight. I tried to get like a little bit more interesting too background. It's still not that much. Because before, like I noticed it's just like brown. It still is pretty much brown, but you guys can see a little bit of the artwork, a little bit. How should I aim the camera? Maybe like this. I don't know. Sorry. Okay, I just mean by the water. Oh, okay. But like, isn't like half of California surrounded by water? I don't know. Don't listen to me. I have no idea. Speaking of water, did you guys drink your water today? Like since coming to Japan, I have had to go to the clinic and even the hospital like a handful of times. They said it's because I was dehydrated. That's precisely why, and I'm not just like trying to segue into my book, but that's precisely why in my book I have like a section for checking off like how much water you've drank. But yeah, even like yesterday, yesterday or the day before yesterday, my friend messaged me because she was there once when like I had to go to the hospital, and she's like, Jasmine, did you drink any water today? I'm like, whoa, actually, no, I did not. So please drink your water. It's very important. So I'm gonna wait until maybe like 10:15 or 10:20ish to start, like maybe 10:15 to get into like the topics that you guys sent me. Yesterday's live stream was fun. Imagine drinking water instead of some classic carbonated milk. Oh, Justin, that's so disgusting. But I bet like if you actually made carbonated milk, maybe like people would buy it just to see what it tastes like. Like who here would try carbonated milk? It sounds so disgusting. Ew! Imagine the main city is on a peninsula. Oh, I see, Kwame. I don't want to gross you guys out, but I've been reading this book recently and about like milk, and it has absolutely no nutrients in it the way that we get it. Instead, it has like a lot of pus and feces and like I hope this is still okay for YouTube. But basically, like everything that we know about milk is pretty much just like a societal lie. And it has absolutely no nutrients. And in fact, it has more negative things in it because it has some like enzymes that your body can't process without taking calcium from your bones to process it. Luckily, I've never really liked milk, so there's that. Drink your coconut milk, guys. Main city's on. Hmm? Yeah, milk is meh. Hey, J. Cruz. Oh yeah, like I was saying, thank you guys for joining in yesterday's live stream as well. I got 2 donations from Natty and Gambit, and I'm so grateful because I want to keep funding like YouTube, my YouTube stuff, and like the stand that my phone is on right now, the like holder thing for my phone, and my SD cards, and even in the video where I was in Okubo, all of that was funded with your money and from Patreon and ENLIGHTIZers. So I'm so grateful, and I had a really good time in yesterday's live stream. Oat milk is great. Almond milk is all day. Almond milk, almond milk. I think I have an allergy to almonds. I'm like scratching myself as I said that too. But yeah, I think I have an allergy to almonds. Dude, like I hate looking at myself because I look like a vampire. I don't like it. I really don't like it. But at least I'm on camera, so I know, like next time I think like, oh, let me try blue contacts. I can check back to this and say like, nope, not going there, Jasmine, not again. Doesn't look as bad if I have like no bangs. Oh, still looks bad. I don't know. Okay, so the questions or the topics that I'll be answering today. So Natty asked about my ayahuasca experience. Do you guys know what ayahuasca is? I do not condone drugs. Well, that's a different conversation. But like, for YouTube. Anyway, do you guys know what ayahuasca is? All right, good night, school tomorrow. Yay. Good night, Justy. Everyone say good night to my little brother. Carbonated milk is my little brother. No, what is that? No worries, your Superman is here. Good evening. I'm listening while brushing my dog. Brushing your dog? Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Andy. I see you, Justin. Are you still in Japan? Bye, Milky. Milky. Yeah, Kwame, I'm still in Japan. I'm in Tokyo, Nakano. I shouldn't get too specific, right? But like, if you guys know Sam, you guys know exactly where I live. Yeah, so anyway, ayahuasca is arguably the strongest hallucinogenic in the world. It is a cultural drink that can be found or made in South America, in the Amazon area, Amazon region. And
I think you can find it on Amazon. Like what?
no, you can't find it on Amazon.
Oh,
It's
okay.
in the Amazon.
Okay.
But yeah, so like people, indigenous people have been drinking, or especially like shamans have been taking ayahuasca and then sharing it as like a medicinal practice for even thousands of years. Um, Andy. Oh wait, Milky. Wait, what? Justin, did you change your name? Oh God. But yeah, so Natty asked about this experience, so I will divulge. So when I went to Peru, I tried ayahuasca. I was there with my, I called him my little brother. I'm getting like so many messages. I was there with a friend from the Netherlands, and he was. This is very relevant to the story, but he was an atheist, and he was a devout atheist. He didn't believe in anything spiritual, and this is weird, like living in Cusco, because Cusco is a very spiritual city, Cusco, Peru. So for those of you guys who do not know, I was living in Peru before Japan. So yeah, like anytime we saw like anything like that had to do with spirituality, his Jan was his name. He would kind of scoff at the idea. He's just like, no, we just die and then that's it. Like there's no such thing as God. Like this, he was very atheist. And so our friend had found a shaman, and she had recommended the shaman to us. So we're just like, okay, let's try this ayahuasca thing. Sorry for the noise, by the way, like the door is open. But yeah, we decided to try ayahuasca together. And so before you can take ayahuasca, you have to do a fast. You have to fast. So you can't drink alcohol. You can't eat meat. Can't eat sugar. Yeah, you have to only eat like clean foods. We did that for like I think a week, no, 3 days, maybe 4 days. I think maybe 4 days before we could actually take the ayahuasca. So on the fourth day, the day comes. Oh yeah, and the shaman also gave us like this booklet that we had to read on how to. There's a meditation that you do while you're doing the ayahuasca. I think each shaman is different, but for our shaman, we had to like learn this type of meditation, so we had to study it during those 4 days. And yeah, so then like the day of, we went like a different shaman like took us in the mountains. I think it's in Pisac yeah, took us to the mountains. And this shaman did not speak any Spanish. So I speak Spanish, but he did not speak Spanish. He spoke the indigenous language, Quechua. And so we're just like, wait a minute. So we're going into the mountains to a place that we don't know, away from it, like all the villages, away from all the people. And we're going to take like this drug that makes you see things. Like, okay. Oh, by the way, before you can take ayahuasca, we had to be screened for it to make sure that we're not just taking it for like drugs sake. We had to take it like when you take it, you have to have a question that you want answered, because like yeah, there's like so much going on with this ayahuasca thing. But anyway, so we went with the stranger guy that didn't speak Spanish, who only spoke Quechua. He sat us down. I actually have pictures from like the location, because I took a picture of the room where we took it. And so the guy like turned off the light, and the shaman is the guide to make sure that like no evil spirits enter our bodies while we are like taking this like on our spiritual journey. And yeah, yeah, so like he took us to the room, he turned out the lights, and then he was just like playing music. There was like a candle, and then he had like a long feather, and he was like blowing the smoke from the candle. And like he gave us like bigger than a shot glass, but less than like a glass, of this like black liquid. And I remember it just tasted like soy sauce with shit. Like like if you go to the bathroom, you do like a number two, and like you smell it, and then you add soy sauce to that. That's kind of like, that's how it tasted. Like, not that I've ever tried poop before, but like that's how it tasted. But I drank it, and then like I did started doing the meditation. So with the meditation, you have to, like, no one is talking now. Is everyone just listening? I don't know. Did you guys go away? But like yeah, with the meditation, first you have to start with your mom, and you say everything that you're sorry for. So in your head, you're saying like you imagine your mom's image, and then you say like, I'm sorry for taking this, I'm sorry for lying, for blah blah blah. You just say everything that you're sorry for, and then you go down the line. So you start with your mom, then your dad, then your siblings, then your grandparents, cousins, and friends and stuff like this. um Someone just wrote something. I can't see it. Oh yeah. Yeah, then after you finish down the line, then you go back to your mom. Oh, you end with yourself, by the way. So you say like, self, I'm very sorry for eating like all of that crappy food. I'm sorry for not like taking care of my body more. I'm sorry for like mutilating you, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, you go back to your mom and then you say everything that you're grateful for that she has done for you. So like, thank you for feeding me. Thank you for taking care of me. And yeah, so you go down the line, mom, dad, and then like your siblings, grandparents, like this again. And then at the end, you say everything that you're grateful for. So like, self, thank you so much for like feeding me all those times. Like, thank you for like taking care of my health, like this. After that is when you say your question, like the question that you had about life. And my question revolved around like, at that time I had just left the World Bank, and I had opportunities to stay, but I had left. I decided to leave to pursue YouTube. No, to pursue like helping entrepreneurs around the world and learning about the world. And so I didn't know like if this was like, oh, it's okay, but like out there is a little bit. Can you like close the door a little bit, please? ちょっと閉めて。いい？大丈夫、大丈夫。ありがとうございます。Yeah, so where was it? Where was I? Where was I? I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, the meditation. Help me, guys. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my question. So my question that I went into was like, basically, is this the right path for me? Because like I see all of my friends from university, they had already entered their careers and they were like going up the ladder, and like the World Bank was like the epitome. That's what I wanted to do. That was my dream career. And so I'm just like, really, like I gave that up. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, here I am in Peru and I don't really have an official job, technically working illegally, but yeah, like, is this the right path for me? I know in the grand scheme of things what I want, but like, is this the way to get there? And so I asked my question, and then I just sat in the room, and then the shaman stopped like singing and everything, and then Jan, who was sitting next to me, he was crying, and he said like, wow, like I saw my dad, I saw my mom, I saw bats, I saw Pachamama, and Pachamama is Mother Earth, and they say that you may see her when you take ayahuasca. And yeah, he was really vocal, and then the shaman asked in broken Spanish like what we had seen, and I told him like I didn't really see anything. Like, I had taken the ayahuasca, but I didn't see anything. And Jan is a big guy, so like I don't understand like how he was affected by like the small, like slightly bigger than a shot glass drink. I don't understand. But yeah, the shaman gave me another like glass of the ayahuasca, and then this time he was tired because I think we were there, like he was like protecting us for like 2 full hours. And so because I didn't see anything, the shaman gave me more of the ayahuasca, and then he just played a radio of a different shaman like singing and everything. And then like Jan was forced to like sit there and wait and just like meditate. And so like there we were, like we sat there for like another 2 hours and I didn't see anything. Actually, like I saw like, I didn't really see it though. It was just like my eyes were closed and I like perceived like butterflies that turned into bats that turned back to butterflies, but like it wasn't really a visual or anything. So I went, like the shaman said like, okay, that's enough, and then he showed us to like our rooms, and I went to bed. And then the moment I sat down on the bed and I laid down and I was not asleep, I saw Mother Earth, I saw Pachamama, and like, guys, I cannot describe the feeling of just happiness and like this is drugs, but like, yeah, like she presented herself in like a huge blinding yellowish white light, and it was just so blinding, and I could see her but not with my eyes. I could see her with like, I don't know, she was just there. And how she just approached, she just came into the picture, and then like she was so big, so big. um Yeah, and then here I was here, I was like smaller, and then I could see her like towering over, and like I could see like the people of the world, and it's just like covered in white and gold light. And then, yeah, so I asked my question again, and like it's strange, like we weren't talking with our mouths, it was just like knowing and what she was saying. And then she told me just like, Jasmine, everything is all right, everything is going to be okay, you can do it, you're on the right path. And just like the moment of happiness, it's just like the epitome of happiness. It felt so good, it felt so good, it just felt like someone understood me, I felt completely understood, I felt what's the word, I just felt like embraced. And yeah, it was like the best feeling in the world. I cannot like just yeah, it was an amazing feeling. And then I remember on the ride back. So this is why Jan being an atheist is relevant to the story. So on the ride back from the mountains, um, Jan was so quiet, and he was really talkative before, but he was just so quiet. And I'm just like, Jan, are you okay? And he said like he's just like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm just like, did you see Pachamama? Did you see Mother Earth? And he's just like, yeah. And then he's just like still really quiet. And he's just like, I'm just like, oh no, no, he said it. He said it. He said like, you can't tell me that wasn't real. You can't tell me that was not real. And then I'm just like, what do you mean? And then he's just like, that, like, I saw Mother Earth, and like, I, I'm just like, wait, so like, do you mean like you believe in like Mother Earth, like being like the god of the earth or whatever? And he's just like, I don't know, but you can't tell me that wasn't real. And that's what he just kept saying all the way until we got into like back to Cusco. He's just like, you can't tell me that was not real. I don't know. I can't say that I don't believe in God anymore. He's just like, there's definitely something, you cannot tell me that that was not real. And he just kept repeating, and he was like so in his head after that. But yeah, it was a great experience, and I would recommend. Now I want to do DMT. Well, like this is the thing. So there's DMT, and then there's like this ayahuasca. So like ayahuasca is in its like truest form. It's just like two root plants from the Amazon. I forgot the names, like chaparanga. I forgot the names. I'm gonna butcher it. But with a shaman, because I don't do drugs, guys. I don't. Like this is the hardest thing, that substance that I've ever taken. And I did a whole lot of research. I still have the research in my computer. I have studies, I have scientific research, like non-biased experiments like this. Just like regarding ayahuasca, because I'm very particular about what I put in my body. Yeah, so like it's pretty safe, but uh, yeah, it's pretty safe. But the more you take it, it has a tendency to kind of like change your personality. So people's personalities have changed. Not like you're gonna become a completely different person, but I can vouch. I wanted to do DMT. Hey guys, wait, let's slow this down. But you weren't scared? No, I wasn't scared because I had all the research from different sources. Like again, it was just like studies, so it wasn't like any journalism or anything of people like spinning like ayahuasca around. I had like legit research that I trusted, that I had to check on like Google Scholar, of people doing like scientists doing different experiments with DMT. And so I recommend doing it with a shaman, because I do think it's pretty strong. And I don't know what you guys' like beliefs are, but I am pretty spiritual, and yeah, I think there should be someone who is like, who can lead or guide your journey. Um, yeah, but I highly recommend. So actually, the person who first told me about ayahuasca, she was like a pretty higher up professional person. I don't want to like give too much information, but like she was like really high up business person, and she would do like, she would go take ayahuasca in the Amazon like about once every year. I even met like a lady here who does the same. Like she couldn't do it recently because of Corona, but yeah, they'll go to the Amazon about once a year, and they'll take ayahuasca with a shaman. But yeah, but I definitely think like for the most part, many if not everyone should try ayahuasca, just because I can definitely credit that to helping to expand my mind and think on a broader level of why like every day is the best day of my life. Like I am an alchemist. I am able to shift any of my emotions all the way back to happiness and being the best day of my life, or making it a learning experience. And I think like ayahuasca did help to open my mind into like finding peace and looking at the grand scheme of things. So I would recommend ayahuasca, but like please, it's really important to research the places that are doing it, because the only cases where I could find where people were injured psychologically or they died were from fake shamans who added an extra ingredient to the ayahuasca, because it's not real ayahuasca and they're not real shamans. The ingredient is called toe. Is TOE, has like the two dots on top of it. And TOE increases the hallucinogenic effects, and that can be pretty toxic to the human body in large amounts. And so they know that many Westerners go to these countries to try drugs. And so yeah, so they increase the toe. But I believe in like typical ayahuasca, it's only those two vines. And if you go outside of like the cities and stuff, go to like maybe Pisac. No, not Pisac. What is it? In like northern Peru, or even I'm not sure, Colombia. Yeah, but just go to like northern Peru or to the Amazon region. You can find like ayahuasca retreats. I remember my sister told me like she found this like multimillionaire guy who is offering free trips to the Amazon, to this one place for ayahuasca retreats, because they were saying like so many Westerners are disconnected from the spirit, like being spiritual, and this is like everyone is connected. So they were saying like this multimillionaire was like hosting people to go take ayahuasca in the Amazons for free. I don't know if he's still doing this. I don't know where to find the information, but yeah, there was that. And then I also found it interesting when I was talking to the shaman, like not the one that took us, because he didn't speak any Spanish, the other shaman. I found it interesting that he was telling me that so many shamans are sneaking ayahuasca into Western countries like the US and Europe, because many Westerners, again, are so disconnected from spirituality and nature and planet Earth, and that is why they are killing planet Earth. And so, like, they're doing like missionary trips to yeah, to the US and to Europe. I found that so like interesting, because it's similar to like how in the US you have like Jehovah's Witnesses or like Christians. They go to like Asian countries or like African countries to kind of like to be missionaries, to like spread the word of God. And then here you have like shamans like going to like Western countries to like help Westerners like reconnect to nature and to their spirituality. So it was like really interesting. I have no idea what Jasmine is talking about. Oh yeah, hey Phoenix. I can understand. So one of the questions or topics that was sent in to me was about my ayahuasca journey. And I like when I was in Peru, like after, so technically I did ayahuasca 3 times, but kind of I did it 2 times. So that one time, like I just said, when I was taking ayahuasca, like because I didn't see anything, the shaman gave me a second dosage, second like glass of ayahuasca. So that's 2 times. And then after that, my other friends, they were like young and they had never tried. So this was like, I think the second time I went to Peru. No, I think it was still the same trip, but it was like a month or 2 months apart. Yeah, but my friends, they had never tried and they wanted recommendations, so they were kind of scared to go by themselves because they didn't speak Spanish. And so I went again with the other shaman that spoke Spanish, and we did it together. So I took it there too, but again, I didn't see anything like the third time, and I was like, I didn't want to tell the shaman that I didn't see anything, because I didn't want another like glass of it, because like it really tastes horrible. It tastes horrible. So the first time I did it was at nighttime in the mountains. The second time I did it was in the mountains during the daytime. And while my friends, like, they were, like, tripping, like, on the other side, just, like, laying down, I was just, like, laying down and just meditating, because I really did not want another glass of ayahuasca. The taste is so disgusting. So disgusting. But without that, like, I think, like, many people should try it, because if you feel lost in life, yeah, if you feel lost in life, or if you feel like you're not happy, if you feel depressed. So ayahuasca, the chemicals in ayahuasca, increases like your dopamine and serotonin levels naturally. So people who take it, who are alcoholics, who are prone to depression, there are so many cases of people taking ayahuasca and then being completely cured, like no depression, no alcoholism, like completely 100% cold turkey like this. And that's how strong it is. So yeah, I would recommend it. Definitely recommend it. But again, it should not be abused. She's talking about her spiritual awakening, Thartis. Okay, so that was that topic. Any questions before we move on to the next topic? So, the other topics that you guys sent in, Phoenix Spin, you asked me to talk about Japanese women. Commenter person asked me to, like, how do YouTubers date? I answered this one yesterday. That one. Yeah. Yeah, those are the only two big ones. Feel free, if you have like any other questions, you can like let me know in the chat, or you can let me know in the comment section below. I don't know if I answered this already. Kwame, you said like, was I scared? No, I wasn't scared. Commenter person, hello. Hi. Commenter person, I know I look like a vampire. It's a long story. Okay, so let's wait, who's this? Okay, Phoenix Spin, since you're here, I'll answer, like, I'll do your topic. Hello, doesn't matter. Phoenix Spin, so you asked me about, like, Japanese women. What is today? What is today? What do you mean, what is today? Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. Yeah, so Phoenix Spin asked me about Japanese women. The worst day. No, today is always the best day of my life. So I don't really know what Phoenix Spin wanted me to say in regards to Japanese women. I kind of said this before, like in other videos, but for the most part, I'm liking like myself without bangs recently. But for the most part, like Japanese women, I don't really talk to Japanese women so much. So like, because of Corona, of course, I don't go out as much. But yeah, one of the most frustrating things when I came here was like trying to interact with the Japanese. It's difficult for me to say women because many of them act like girls. Sup nerds? Hey Servo. Because like it's part of Japanese culture where they value like youth. And so like a lot of Japanese women who I would interact with at events, I couldn't have conversations. I said this in a few videos, but I couldn't have conversations because like I don't even know what they wanted. They always talked about just like superficial things, just like, wow, you're so pretty, wow, you're so cute, wow, your hair, wow, like this, like things that they can see. And it's like nothing I can go off of to like start a conversation or talk about anything. The only Japanese women who I like can talk about, like really talk, would be like my students who are business women or who are mothers and they have experience. Because like the women my age who like even when I first came to Japan, and this isn't just my complaint, but the women I would interact with, they were always just like really superficial, and it's like I hated this. Like their voices would go up so high like this, and when they're talking, but I know this is not their real voice. I know that's not their real voice. Like if you're walking in Tokyo, you'll hear it all the time, like "Irashaimase!" Like it's so annoying. But like the Japanese women that I talk to, who like I meet, like who are my students, and actually like I hang out with some of my students, I have to work better on like making a definite line. But between my students and my friends. But yeah, like my students, they're more like, I guess because they want to learn English, they're focused on something. But yeah, it was just so difficult trying to become friends with like Japanese women because they kept acting like girls. Unless they're not married, unless they're like they have kids. Because I think like when they have kids, they start worrying about so much that they don't want to put up the facade of being this thing. Um, but yeah, yeah. So since coming to Japan, I haven't made that many like Japanese like friends. Like the Japanese friends that I have that are girls that I have, they have studied in Western countries and they don't have any like they're not bullshitters, like no offense. But like they're like really direct and they're kind, they're like bubbly too. But at the same time we can have like real conversations about like business or about like the world or about like what's happening in their lives like this. But yeah, before it was just like so superficial, and it was like frustrating trying to have a conversation with someone that would only comment on like appearances, like, oh, that dress is so pretty, oh, your eyes are so pretty, not these eyes, like not these contacts. But yeah, it was like really frustrating. Interesting topic. They anime the shit out of their persona. I don't know if it's, well, maybe like anime came from this persona though. I think like this came before the anime servo. The anime. Oh wow, they put on an anime voice. Interesting. No, it's not interesting. Is the thing because it's like so high pitched. It's really annoying. And actually, like it's funny when I hear my Japanese like women students when they like mock it too. They're just like, oh, how are you today, Johnson? Like this. It's really funny. I'm just like, oh, okay, so it's not me. Like you guys being Japanese, you know this is kind of like strange and just annoying. But yeah, this is my not my culture, so I respect it. I don't make fun of it any. Well, I guess I just did. That's not good. Oh, sorry. There's French people. It's okay, right? You guys can hear me. Anime voice. Do, 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 do. Oh, maybe I should explain again. Yeah. By the way, like if you guys see me like looking both ways, it's because my phone it receives your comments before my computer does. So, and if you see me like looking at the camera like so closely, it's because I've gotten a notification from somewhere else. So, I think that it's a different standard of beauty of being feminine. Yeah, come into person, exactly. Exactly. So that's why I try not to be so harsh because I understand it's not my culture, it's not what I'm used to. But I found it like I remember my first female student who like started mocking this like voice and this like standard. Like I'm just like, whoa! So you see it from the other side, and she's never left Japan as well. So it's like, wow, okay, so it's not just me. But yeah, it's just a different standard of feminine beauty. It's okay. It's completely okay. Can you talk like that in a video, Jazz? Why? Does it turn you on? No, I don't like talking like that. It's not fun. um, so now you guys can see my computer, so you know why I'm looking this way. Okay, so what other secrets do you guys want to know? Let's see. I talked about Japanese women, talked about ayahuasca today. Yesterday I did Vietnam and how to find apartments. Oh, by the way, so if you guys are interested in how to find an apartment in Japan, I already said it in yesterday's video, but hey!
I'm looking for an apartment.
Oh, really? Yeah, I already said it in yesterday's live stream, but if you sign up to my free email newsletter, in the comment section below, there's a link to it. Then as soon as you sign up, you will receive a PDF of everything that I used to come to Japan. So when I first came to Japan, I did not pay rent at all. Yeah, I was just volunteering in a guest house. And so like, if you guys are interested in how I was able to do that and like how to find apartments and how to know how much money to save up for the apartment, sign up to my email newsletter. You'll get the PDF as soon as you sign up. You hear that? So you can sign up. So you guys can see there's like quite a few people in here now. There's like a lot of French people.
La meilleure conversation.
So, oh yeah. So do you guys know Avatar: The Last Airbender? I was just watching that before I started this live stream. That's another reason why, like, so right before this live stream, I like, okay, so I was watching Avatar, and then I put my contacts in. I was like, kind of, yeah. I was watching Avatar, and then just like, oh my god, the time. So then I put the contacts in, and then I saw them. Just like, oh my god, I don't like them, but I didn't have time to switch them out. So that's why I'm still stuck in these contacts. But yeah, I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've been rewatching. I've rewatched it like maybe over 6 times, like every episode. But just recently, I started rewatching it again. I miss it. What about where they give away for free or like cents to the dollar for properties from old people that died but don't have any children? How do I get one of those? Okay, one of those houses. Actually, I'm not so sure. I'm pretty sure I can find it, but I'm not so sure, Servo. Good question. Very good question. I don't know. I would think you would go to the ward office of the place that you want to live. I've seen it like probably 10 times. Yeah, Servo. Yes. It would be fine with me if you stopped and took those contacts out of Phoenix. Right? Right? Like, I would love to, but I don't want to, like, leave you guys hanging. It will take, like, 5 full minutes for me to go, wash my hands, because I'm very thorough with cleanliness of my eyes. Yeah, I really do not like these contacts. I think I'm going to throw them away afterwards. Taco, how do you feel about the Netflix live action? Oh, they canceled that, right? They just canceled it because like the two creators are like the main directors, whatever, of Avatar. Like Netflix, they couldn't like work together or something like that. Netflix wanted to take more liberty to do like the Netflix thing versus following the original creators. So the live action, I believe, is canceled. Do you pay Japanese and American taxes while there? If so, how much do you lose when paid? Oh, this is a good one, Andy. This one is, now you're getting kind of personal. For the most, like, I always pay my Japanese taxes. I didn't know that I was supposed to pay my American taxes, like, I'm being honest. This is like week of secrets, so I'm telling you my week of secrets. So, I'm hiring an accountant. Yeah, I've actually already hired them. So, yes, but you have to pay both American and Japanese taxes, and it sucks. It really sucks. I mean, good. Yes, Water was a great series. Love the original and Korra. Great change in character from the same yet different lead. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. Why do a week of secrets? Korra sucks. To be honest, though, I didn't finish watching Korra because like I couldn't get into it as much as I got into Avatar. But I keep like watching parts of Korra. So like I'm pretty sure I've seen at least pieces of every episode. Like I've seen the first season, but I did not watch everything because I'm just like But she suffered a whole lot. She suffered a whole lot. Oh, yeah, but why do a week of secrets? Just because you guys ask me a lot of questions about like my life in Japan, stuff like this. So like I wanted to give you guys the opportunity to ask me directly if you had any questions about my life here in Japan, or like coming to Japan before I lived in Japan. How did I get here? What countries I've been to? Like if you guys wanted to do something similar to what I've done before, this is your chance. Yeah. Only interesting season is 2 with the dark Avatar stuff. Meh. That was meh. Meh. Outside of that, Korra sucks. Be nice. I think I'm like the kind Japanese man you described, except I'm not fashionable. What do you mean you're like the kind Japanese man? I'm trying to make sense of your comment. Sorry if I like blanks, but like, oh, you think that you're just like similar to like the people, the Japanese guys that I've met, like this? Kind of. Kind of. Servo, you're always getting flagged. I approved it. Season 1. These are the men you met. The younger ones were kind. Yeah, for the most part, they're kind. Really kind. So you think you're kind too? I like words, but I prefer like demonstration. So. Oh my God, you paid 2 countries worth of taxes? Yes. You must be losing 500 bucks per check. Shaking my head. So sorry, you are the first vlogger to mention this. Kind as Master Roshi. I think he meant I'm like the kind of. Oh. Thank you for that clarification, commenter person. I really think that's the best name, commenter person. So what are your guys' plans for the day? My day is full. So full. I wouldn't mind it was slightly modern after Korra, but retro. I like the world of Aang. Like I like that. I would like to know more about that world. Like with Korra, it's more modern. Like, but I'm because it's a little bit similar to like modern society now, kind of. I would like to see and explore more of Aang's society. So I would like to see more from that. But I can understand what you're saying. That would be cool, but it's not what I'm asking for. A piece of English. I was stood up for a date, so I'm here with Jasmine. Oh, really? I'm sorry to hear that. Can you guys see me okay? I'm getting ready for bed, then read some manga, then crash. Oh, which manga? So Vietnam, commenter person. I said in yesterday's live stream, so I love the food. I love Vietnamese food. And yeah, like because it's so cheap and I found a place near the beach, I want to just surf all day, continue doing YouTube, and then I can do my lessons online and eat delicious food every single day and not feel like heavy afterwards. Because I like how like after I eat Vietnamese food, I still feel like I have so much energy and yeah, it's just really light. So I'm pretty much going for the food and the beach. Servo, which... Oh, okay. 8:47 p.m. Oh, you're going to bed so early. It's nighttime, but I'm not tired enough to go to sleep, even though I should have school in the morning. It's nighttime. Wait, Taco, are you still going to school, or is it online? My day just ended, got lost for 20 minutes coming back from downtown. You didn't get lost, you were just exploring. Guyver, bio-boosted armor. I don't know Guyver. I know I've heard of Guyver, but I don't know bio-boosted. Do you know Guyver?
Yeah.
Guyver bio-boosted armor? Yeah. Okay, well he knows it. By the way, I think we should live stream, like, Marvin and I. Marvin's awesome sauce. Oh, sorry, I didn't ask you if it's okay. Is it okay? Is it okay if I record you?
It's okay, but...
Okay, look, guys, this is Marvin.
No, but... Okay.
Yeah, hey party people. Yeah, Marvin is the manager here. He's from France. He's awesome. He's always telling jokes. He's funny. I love Vietnamese food. I'm attracted to Vietnamese women. I think Vietnamese women are very attractive. My personal opinion, I think they're probably the most attractive in Asia, because I think like from the Vietnamese women that I have met, of course I'm biased. Of course I'm biased. But the Vietnamese women that I've met are very hardworking. Not to say like other people are not hardworking, but are very hardworking, super intelligent and strong. Like physically strong. Physically strong and mentally strong. So I think it's like a threat on, not like threatening, but like triple threat. Like intelligent, strong, mentally strong, physically strong, and yeah. Okay, do you find that many foreigners have some sort of fetish towards some Asian women? Commenter person, I do not find that many. I find that most. Most. I've had like, I've heard conversations where I would meet like another foreigner. Oh, this is disgusting though. I felt so disgusted. I went to an event, I went to a meetup like years ago, and there were many foreigners, but there were also like many Japanese people there as well, like especially like Japanese women. And this one guy came up to me. He was a white guy. I think he was from Australia. No, I think he was from America. He was American. Yeah, really hit it off. He was a nice guy. He just was friendly. We were friendly towards each other, and like we were playing badminton together too. And then like I started playing badminton with another girl, and then the guy and a different guy, they were talking, and I was so disgusted how they were talking about why they came to Japan, just for the women, and like they got really explicit, and it was so vile. But yeah, I run into those guys a lot. Yeah, something like that. I literally got lost, forgot the route back home, haven't been there in a year. I drove around in circles and nearly went to Miami. Oh, whoa, wow, Miami? What? Aren't you in New York? Wait, I love it too because it's got some badass transformation scenes. Ooh. Maybe I should watch Guyver. I was so worried. Don't get worried. You were just adventuring. It's okay. Yo, I remember as a kid, I watched the old classic real life movie. Both those were fire. Thought I'd be there all day. Florida was highways, so easy to get. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. You're in Florida, right? Yeah, those were goofy as frick, but fun. First was goofy, but Dark Hero was better. Watch the 80s version. Okay. So I think I think I heard of like the 80s version. Like, Guyver is a really old series, right? So I know I've heard of it. If you move to Vietnam and continue working for a Japanese company, will you have to also pay taxes in Vietnam? Uh, Good question. So I don't plan to get a visa for Vietnam. So Vietnam has a system where they have like what is it? They don't have a set limit of times that a foreigner can like leave and enter the country. Um, yeah. So by the way, guys, I'm still in the early stages. I'm going to be asking my accountants about this later. But as far as I know, because I'm not going to be like an actual resident of Vietnam, I should be okay. I don't know, aside from like sales tax, of course. No, I live in West Palm Beach from there. Ah, that's it, Andy. Yeah. I just remember New York. Andy, New York. That's what I remember. There's 1987 and 2006 are the anime, but the manga started in 85, I think. Ooh. Foreigner equals US citizen? No, foreigner equals anyone from not Japan. I would like to see a dance intro again. Oh, I was thinking about that. But I don't know. They have like a really nice roof here. So I could do it on the roof here. Oh, hey, Jazz. Watch Cobra Kai on Netflix. It is such a great series. If you were a fan of the Karate Kid movies, the origins that is, then you might like this show to binge on. Okay. Is it like an anime or a cartoon or is it live action? I'm looking at the contacts. I'm getting really bothered by it. I think I like my natural eye color. I got my natural eye color from my dad. My dad has bright brown eyes. I think my dad's are a little bit lighter than mine, though. Live action. Oh, okay. Is it like an older movie? Is it an older show? I'm not too fond of older shows unless they're like old kung fu movies. I love old kung fu movies. I've never been into anime. I like your eye color too. Whoa, you like it? Whoa, you're the first person. And those contacts threw me off. Oh, wait. Oh, you like my natural eye color. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I think my natural eye color is pretty nice. Let me put this way. Okay, guys, we have 4 minutes before I have to wrap up this live stream. Speak now or forever hold your peas. It's recent. Okay, it's recent. Okay, I'll look for it. Feel free, if you have any other questions, you can let me know in the comment section below, or you can let me know in the super chat. But the super chat is going to end like when I stop live streaming in 4 minutes. So you can leave them in the comment section. Just an update from the original 3 movies. Minus Jaden Smith version. Okay, let me like write this down somewhere. What is it called? Cobra Kai. Hey Marvin, do you know Cobra Kai?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Cobra Kai. Jaden, what? I liked it. I really like Jaden Smith in The Karate Kid, Kung Fu Kid. They never really explained that title, did they? Like, why is this still called Karate Kid? He's learning Kung Fu. I'll come into person. Yeah, I would love to. A lot of YouTubers, though, are kind of quarantining. So I've just been doing my own thing. It'd be fun to do something with Marvin. He's a really cool guy. We can like play a game or something. Do I scare you with these eyes? Let's see. I think that you should. Different perspective on characters, easy to lose sight of who is good and bad at times. But God bless and be safe, Jess. Oh, thank you very much, Andy. Thank you. Thank you for always being here. I'm grateful. That you should. Vampire art. Yep. Yep. I think this will be the first and last time you guys see these eyes. Oh, maybe on Halloween. Nope. No. I like playing games though. Like, do you guys remember when I did, there was a video that I did with Hyuga. We were like reading katakana. I had him read katakana and guess like the English word. That was so much fun. I loved it. Matches your wristwatch. What, this? My eyes? What? Exiled child. You like the eyes? Okay, so there's one person that likes the eyes. Phoenix said he likes my original eyes. Thanks, Andy. Have a great night. Not even for Halloween. Yeah, not even for Halloween. Maybe, actually, no, I don't think so. Play retro games. Much love to the family. Thanks. Yeah, it seems like you're getting to know my family. My little brother. Old school Sega Genesis games. Ooh. I miss playing video games though. More so computer games. I used to be like a WoW head, like World of Warcraft. That was my thing. Those eyes look like the eyes in Thriller. Thank you. Okay, guys, this is it. I have to go. Have you played Among Us? No, I haven't played that game. WoW again? What? I love World of Warcraft. Also, Diablo. I love Diablo. Okay, see you guys next time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So if you have any questions, you can let me know in the comment section below. Or if you want me to try to do something, be nice. But let me know in the comment section below. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Yeah, if you do not know what time tomorrow, you can set a reminder and the YouTube reminder will remind you in your time zone. So, yeah. Ciao, ciao, everyone. See you. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for coming. Ciao.